Fantastic. Aziz, we have Sadia with us.
Yes.
Already in the room, Sadia is a faithful follower. Sadia, I really appreciate having you in the room. And tonight it's tonight for me. We have on the menu how to grow an audience for affiliate marketing. I don't know about you, Aziz, but I thought that would make a good topic, because really this is at the heart of how to make money, right? If we have an audience, a targeted audience, this is how we make money with affiliate marketing. I imagine you would agree, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's totally true. Yeah, we need to grow the audience.
Exactly, Aziz, absolutely. So, again, I don't know if you would agree with me, but for me, really at the heart of how to grow an audience is publishing content, is becoming very present and known on one platform. Really, when we start, at least for me, when I started in affiliate marketing, I had never, I was nobody online or in business. I was just, I had been working in psychology in a completely different field. And then for quite a few years, I was hardly working at all anyway. And then when I started learning affiliate marketing, I was basically starting from scratch. And no one knew me, right? So the way I started to become a little better known, even though I'm still not really known, but the way I started to build my audience was through publishing content. And by that, I mean, I started to do several things. I started to go live on Facebook. That was the first thing I sort of published online, and that wasn't very, very efficient. That wasn't very evergreen in a way, but it did get me to practice my message. And I was sharing, where I was at in my journey. I was sharing everything I was learning. And some people really resonated with that and started following me. And I think some people learned from me because I was learning and sharing everything. So that sort of built the beginning of an audience for me. And before I go into more details, I want to pass the mic to you, Aziz, and see, how did you are also starting out, and you're building your audience now, and how are you going about? How are you doing that? What's your story?
Okay, great. So, before that, I would like to say 3 points. So, first of all, I learned a lot with you, Sophie. So, yeah, alias Billionaire Mom.
Hi.
Okay. Secondly, so let's quickly define affiliate marketing. So, affiliate marketing is the process to promote somebody else's product, and each time we make that sell, and we have a slide of the sale, we have commissions. Okay, so that is simply the affiliate marketing model. And now, once we have the product, we need to promote the product. So we need to go through the content-based strategy. So publishing content, as highlighted earlier. So I totally agree with that. So we have to create content. So either by doing YouTube or blogging or Facebook. So all those social platforms. The goal is obviously um, to have a lot of eyeballs on our offers, which are solution based. So affiliate marketers are trying to bring solutions to a particular program, and problem, sorry. And by doing that, they make commissions. Yeah. So back to you, Sophie.
Yeah, that is a great summary of it. Absolutely. Yeah. So really, our content is our solutions, right? Isn't it? Yeah, we find solutions, we provide solutions, and 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 we bring these solutions to people through our content. I think, right? Would that be a good description of it? I'm trying to think of, somebody who knows nothing about affiliate marketing. Would that be a good explanation for them? I guess it would be.
Yes.
Yeah. So Aziz, I'm thinking for people who are just starting out. I mean, I'm kind of thinking back in the day when I was first starting out, and if somebody had said to me, you have to publish content, you have to so that you grow an audience, I'm kind of thinking, would I have known what the person meant? I don't know really. Would I don't know. Um, would you have known? I mean, did that make sense right away?
Really, no. No. At the beginning, Yala, yes. Actually, I, I don't know if I have to build audience. So I just know that I have to find a product and somehow promote that. So creating an audience for the very first time that I jump into affiliate marketing, I don't know if I have to do that.
Exactly, Aziz. And I think this is exactly my point. I mean, for me, I didn't realize either. The way I came to affiliate marketing was through Facebook ads. That's the first time I heard about affiliate marketing. And the first thing I learned was, well, you get a product on ClickBank, you run ads towards that product, and when you make a sale, you make a commission, right? And I tried that, and I did get some sales, not many, but I did get some sales like that. But it never really, at first, I just did not learn anything about building an audience. I was just told, well, run the ads to people. I guess they did talk about audience in the sense that they taught us to, pick the people who would see our ads, right? Depending on their age and how likely they would be to be interested in the product. But it was purely paid ads. So they didn't teach us anything else. And looking back, I think that I probably would have made more money if I'd I don't know, if I'd combined paid ads and organic traffic, right? If I'd built an audience as well as run paid ads. But anyway, I didn't know what I didn't know. But so for quite a long time, I didn't realize that you needed to build an audience. And it's only, for me, the big thing was when I went through the One Funnel Away challenge with Russell Brunson. And that's really when I learned this concept of an audience. Because, Russell Brunson said, if you have any kind of business online, you have to start turning up somewhere, publishing content every single day for a year. And, he was like, that's what you have to do. He was very clear about this. And I think even at the time, I didn't quite realize yet that he meant you have to build an audience. What he said, at least what I heard, was you just have to turn up every single day for a year on one platform, and that will attract the right people, and then your money problems will be over. That's the way, well, more or less the way he said it. He said it much better than this, but and that's when that was for me when I started going live on Facebook every day. And And that was my first real go at building an audience, I would say, Um, yeah, and I don't quite know why I'm sharing all this, but I guess that's a bit part of my story, really. But if I was a complete beginner and I started from scratch now, what I would want to be told is what I've been told since, which is pick one platform. Like, it can be YouTube, it can be a blog, it can be even Facebook if you really want to do Facebook. It can be Pinterest, it can be coming on Clubhouse, I don't know, somewhere. Pick one platform. It can be TikTok, but pick one platform and absolutely publish some content. Just start writing blog posts, start publishing videos, start making little TikTok videos, start publishing posts, on Instagram, on Pinterest. I don't know, I don't care what it is, but definitely start doing this in one way, on one platform, possibly every day. And that's how you start. I mean, I don't know if you would agree with me, Aziz, on that, but I really wish I'd been told that from the start. I think I would be a lot further than I am now if I'd started earlier. Yeah, over to you, Aziz. What do you think?
Yes, that's totally true. That's totally true. And also, actually, I would like to share with you how actually I start affiliate marketing. So basically, I start reading books like Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad. And there is a book called The 4 Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferris. Escape Your 9 to 5. So I was reading that and he was talking about ClickBank. I say, wow, what's ClickBank? And I Google search and I found ClickBank and I jump straight to to ClickBank and start promoting the product. And back in the day, I even don't know how to promote. I just went straight to do pay ads. Obviously, I lost a lot of money because I don't know how it works. I always try. I always try. So basically, that's how I end up doing affiliate marketing. By clearly defining my why first, I want to do that, and yeah, and one day I met Sophie, and everything starts. Okay, that's by the way. So, and let's see. Also, why exactly we need to build, you know, we need to build content. So why exactly would we need to build content? So we need to build content because we want to be able to um, first to create brand awareness. We want people to know us. They know, like, and trust factor. We want people to trust us, and so by publishing content, we are creating that factor. That's first. Secondly, we build our email list, and by building that email list, we can promote to that list. So that means when we send an offer, a solution to that list, uh, we are having views. We are having views to our offer. We are having clicks, right? So over time, it reduces our cost, because if we decide to go pay ads, it's money, right? And if we decide to go time wise, we have to spend a lot of time promoting our product. So by growing our list, we are reducing our cost. We are increasing the probability to grow uh, our sales. Uh, Sustainability. Okay, yeah. We are, we are increasing our chance to have sales, every time. So back to you, Sophie.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Aziz. I think you're making complete sense. Totally. I think that this is the thing. I think what you're saying is, when we publish content, then on blog posts or on YouTube videos, for instance, people are going to be able to opt in. And what we mean by opt in, if you're a complete beginner, it means that people give us their email address in exchange for something that we are offering for free, right? You see that often, right? When you're visiting a website, for instance, for some information, and then after maybe 20 seconds, there's a little pop-up, right? And the pop-up says, receive, do you want our 5 tips to, I don't know, I don't know. I don't have an idea just now. Our 5 best tips um, to keep your house clean, right? Put your email address here and we'll send them to you. Or it can even be, a pop-up saying, do you want to receive our newsletter every month, or things like that. And we see that a lot. So when people come and visit our content, they get the chance to get something from us for free in exchange for their email address. And as you say, Aziz, when we have people's email address, then we can, build a relationship with them, send them offers that might interest them, and therefore make money. It sounds a little bit bad when I say this. I was going to say make money from the same people over and over again. And I mean, I don't mean that we're going to kind of, exploit people. But, I know that I give my money over and over again to certain, to certain companies, that have solved my problem. And therefore, when I need a new product, I go to them. And if they send me an email with a special offer occasionally, I'll look into it. And if I find them valuable, then I sometimes I buy. So it's the same principle. And as you say, if we grow that email list with paid traffic, then of course, we can, as you said, we can email them regularly, make money from them several times. And then that means that the advertising costs are covered. And in fact, we end up making a profit. So I think that's one great reason why we need to publish content. It's to grow our email list. And I think, in a way, I like to view my content as my business. It's when people say, what do you do, Sophie? How do you help people? Well, I say, well, I help affiliate marketers with the common problems that they have online, right? I help them sort out the technical hurdles that they have, and that's through my tutorials on YouTube. I also help YouTube creators monetize their YouTube channel with affiliate marketing. I help them learn affiliate marketing so that they can, have a simple monetization method on their channel that's going to give them extra income. And again, how do I do that? That's through either through Clubhouse rooms or through my YouTube tutorials. So that's really where it's a bit like publishing a book, isn't it? It's kind of producing this content so that people start knowing what problems you solve. And as we publish more and more content, we become kind of more clear as to how we help people. you know, you Aziz are in the middle of building your YouTube channel and your blog. And by the way, you're very welcome to put your link now, Aziz. Sorry, I always put my link first because when I open the room, but by all means, put your link so that people can, you know, come and find you somewhere. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but you know, I think that, yeah, you building your content, and you know, before you know it, people will know, oh, I have a problem, you know, I have the XYZ problem. I'm going to go to Aziz's channel or to Aziz's blog, and I'm going to see, you know, if he has a video or a blog post that can help me, right? And that's the magic, really. After a while, you know, that starts happening. People start reaching out to you because they know that that, you can help them, and that's pretty cool when that starts happening. Sorry, and now
Yeah,
I'll give you the mic, Aziz. I'm talking too much.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, for folks that will watch the replay, to listen to the replay, so basically, focus very well. So, uh, what Sophie was highlighting is very, very, very important. So, we need to focus on helping. Helping is a key. So, we need to disconnect ourselves with, we need to disconnect ourselves, for the pressure to make money, right? We need to disconnect ourselves of that mindset, to switch that to helping people, sharing what I know. You know, it doesn't matter how much how much I have put in a particular program in order to learn online business. So I have to share, by sharing what I know, by making other people, have that hope, that hope in their face, hope that everything is possible when they put their mindset. So, and the byproduct is finally commissions. Even though my first intention was only helping. So, affiliate marketers, good affiliate marketers are people who are, you know, are always trying to help others through their content, solving issues. Sometimes what we consider very easy are a roadblock for somebody that, he stays he stays at his place, and doesn't move forward because he didn't get that little help, to make him move forward. So that's all. All I mean, that's what affiliate marketing is about. Is the ability uh, to help as much as you can without anything in return, right? And there is no choice. The byproduct will be necessarily sales, and when it comes, you are happy. If it doesn't come, you just move forward, because when people are contacting you, people are happy about what you do. It's it's good. I don't know, Sophie, if you will agree.
I do agree with you, Aziz, completely, absolutely. And I do want to say that, you know, you make a very important point. I think we have to focus on helping. And I'd like to say, for anyone, you know, who listens to the replay, and don't think that the only thing you're going to do for 10 years is help, right? Of course, you know, affiliate marketing is profitable. In fact, after a while, it's very profitable, right? Some people make a lot of money with affiliate marketing. I mean, a real lot, way more than you could ever make in a day job. But I think that and again, there's nothing wrong with making money with affiliate marketing. On the contrary, but I think that the first intention has to be to help people. And as he says, then the money comes. And I think that too often people expect that affiliate marketing will bring them a lot of money fast, and oh yes, I like that short that you made, Aziz. Thanks, that's great for pinning that. But yes, I think, yeah, I watched it and I commented, and so yeah, I'm sure you'll agree with me, Aziz, but often affiliate marketing is portrayed as something that brings you a lot of money fast, and unfortunately it's rarely true that it works like that. um and by the way, Aziz, sorry, just I'm suddenly thinking back to what you shared before. I really liked you sharing your story and how you got into affiliate marketing. And it sounds that like you got into affiliate marketing through a different route, not through, the gurus saying, yeah, buy this and make 10K a month within the next 30 days or something like that. So it sounds like you came to it a bit of a different route than I did. But it's true that certainly when I came into affiliate marketing, the message I heard was, whoa, this is dead easy and you'll make a lot of money very fast. And then it was really tough to kind of, when reality sunk in. And I think many, many people get discouraged because they think, oh, I was promised I would make a lot of money fast, and I've been doing this for 3 months and I haven't made a sale, and what am I doing wrong, and all that stuff.
And
But, oh, sorry, Aziz. Yeah.
yeah, actually, we lost you for a second. Yeah, you can continue.
Oh, did I disappear for a second? Sorry. It's my internet connection again. I have to move, and I think I have to go somewhere else in the house. um, yeah, so what I was saying was that I think that many people get discouraged when they don't have results fast because they sold affiliate marketing as a model that works, that will make them a lot of money fast. And I think that that's sad because really you do have to take the time to build this audience precisely. And the way you build the audience is by helping people out, So yeah, I really want to encourage people and tell anyone who listens to this replay, you will, if you do it right and you're consistent and you stick at it for long enough, you will make money, and you probably make a lot of money even with it. But you do have to take time to do things properly. And really the way you do things properly is, one of the key elements is to build that audience. So create content that's going to help people. And oh dear, Aziz has disappeared. Oh, Aziz, you're back. You disappeared for a second.
Yes,
I got
yeah.
worried. Yeah, so I was just coming to the end of my point, which was, people will make money if they put in the work and they stick to it long enough. But you've definitely got to take the time to build that audience. So that's just one of the key points I think that I want to make.
Okay, excellent. So, yeah, so basically, in order to not be discouraged, we have to clearly define our why. So, why exactly are we doing what we do? Why exactly we are doing affiliate marketing? So, if we are able to define our why, basically it's 5 whys. So we go why until we find the last why, the last piece of the puzzle. So that's exactly our why. Exactly, we are doing what we do. Then, even if there is a storm, there is earthquake, no cells, you don't see that. You see that as motivation to go forward. Sometimes we are closer than we think. So, and if we give up, We never know what is waiting for us over there, whatever over there is for everybody who's doing affiliate marketing. I still remember one advice of my grandfather. I One day, actually, every Saturday I used to go to to grandma place when I was kid, and I really want to have the last toys that every kids have at school, the last electronics. And my grandfather told me, you see, when we take a paper and then we put a little bit of water, over time. In French, we say les gouttes d'eau sur la feuille. So basically, over time, it just the paper just break. So basically, it means that consistency is the key to success. So we should never give up. We should continue, and no matter what, if we continue without giving up, even if we spend a lot of money, we have to take full responsibilities of our decisions, and learn from what we have done, instead of blaming instead of being discouraged. And by doing so, no matter what, like the paper which breaks over time because of the small water that's dropping on that paper, exactly like that paper, we will reach our goal. So yeah, so that's one part about discouraging and defining as a why. And secondly, we have to change mindset about make money fast, to make money at the right time by taking the right action, the right plan, and surrounding ourselves with people who think like us, with people who want to move forward. Yeah, I don't know, Sophie, if you agree with me.
Yes, I really agree with that. And I love what you're sharing about your grandmother. And it's true, I think if the drop falls often enough on something, it can break, right? I mean, I know that in nature, that's what happens, right? If a drop of water systematically falls on something, then it will eventually, it's got the power to erode even rock and stuff like that. So I really like that mindset stuff. Absolutely. You just have to keep at it over and over again. And of course, the way, you stay consistent is having a strong why. Absolutely. I completely agree. I think that helps really, always have this. I really always have in mind, where am I going? What is my vision for myself, for my family, for what I want to do? And then I'm always looking forward to that. And that's what pushes me and drives me to just continue. Um, and, on a more practical level, Aziz, I was wondering, because people might think, well, how do you grow an audience? But, it's all very well. Yes, okay, I need to publish content, but what content do I publish, right? I hear that quite often. People say, yeah, but what, especially if people are learning, right? They're starting out. They say, yeah, but I mean, so what can I say? What can I teach? Because I'm learning as well. And I don't know what your reply to that is, Aziz, but I know that my reply is, all you need to be is one step ahead of the other people, of the people who are just starting out, and so all you need to do is share what you learn, because if you've learned to do one thing, I guarantee you that there's another person who hasn't learned how to do that yet and is looking for to learn that, right? And so if you can teach them that, then you're a step ahead of them, and you're helping them. So that's one thing I want to say. Don't ever underestimate what you know. We know more than we think we know. And if we know something that somebody needs, then we can be useful to them. And one of the things that helps me certainly produce content is I look at the questions that people have, and that's a very, very, very powerful thing. I think when I first started my journey, okay, I was sharing what I was learning, and that was good. I think it was good. It was helpful. But I think it became quite powerful when I started answering the questions that people had, and that's what brought me sales, definitely. It's when, and that's happened for me in different ways. In fact, Aziz, that's how you found me. If my memory is correct, we were both in a Facebook group, and we were all learning something, how to do something with email marketing. And I kind of figured it out, and I said to the owner of the group, look, do you want me to make some useful videos, some tutorial videos? Because everybody in that group was asking questions. Yeah, how do we do this? How do we do that? And the owner of the group wasn't very good at explaining. And I figured it out, and I said, well, look, I'm really willing to make some videos. And he was very grateful. He said yes. So I made these explainer videos, which were really answering the questions that everybody in the group had, right? And that led me to have quite a few leads, because quite a few people watched these videos and said, oh, this is useful. And then they reached out to me for other questions because I had answered those questions. And that's one way I did it, and I did it in other ways. But I want to encourage people, look at what the people are asking, look at the questions that people have, and answer these questions. Create content around that. I don't care what it is. It can be a 15-second TikTok video. It can be a 5,000-word blog post. It can be an hour-long YouTube video. I don't care what it is. But if it's a piece of content that answers a question, then that's going to help you grow an audience. Yeah, Aziz, what do you agree with?
Yes, I totally agree. Totally agree of that. And also, yeah, as highlighted before, basically, we don't need to be an expert in order to help, somebody else. We just need to be a chapter ahead, So that come to defining our audience. Who is our audience? Where are they hanging out? Where are they? So yeah, so it comes to that. We need to clearly define our audience. So that's first thing. And secondly, yeah, and even if I don't know something, I Google search what is affiliate marketing, I Google search, I try to find those answers. And especially we have a Q&A type of website like Quora. So like Quora where uh, most of our audiences hang out over there. So there is a lot of questions that have already some good answers, and there is questions that people are asking also. So the forums. So the, that means we are surrounded with a lot of informations, and sometimes people wants to have something ready to go, ready to use. So that's where you step in, by reading those contents. Take your time to read those content and make something very easy to understand you know, uh, with clear steps, you know, and you add your own, you know, your own thought on that, you know, and you link to your free gift, you know, by capturing, of course, the emails. So basically, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. There's no excuse. Yeah. Um, you just need to go out there and create content. And really, creating content is very, very, very amazing. It's enlightening. It's fun. You know, yeah, yeah. You can spend you know, hours and hours, you know, just having fun producing those content, you know. And when each time that a piece of content is done, you feel that happiness of you know, a, a work well done. And it doesn't matter if you know, it doesn't matter if the content is not good or good, you know. What's matter is producing, and by producing, each time we improved, we are improving, you know, we are improving. So uh that's why I like promoting on YouTube. So because it's evergreen, and even if my video is not great, it's not great, the next video will be better. And we we never know. So, and YouTube grows over time. So an old video, a 2 years video, you know, can still have a lot of views, you know, a lot of exposure. So your affiliate product can still have, you know, some clicks. So it's all come to consistency. Yeah, this all say that says consistency is a key. So it's really strong. So it means that we don't have excuses, you know. It doesn't matter if you know, I'm not a good writer, or I'm not a good speaker. You know, I don't want to be on camera. There is always ways. There's always ways, you know, to do videos. You know, for example, the video that I have put on top. How do I become an affiliate marketer? I even don't show my face. So he just grab and drop Canva, and boom, that's it. So ready to go. Back to you, Sophie.
Yeah, absolutely, Aziz. I think it can be very, you're right. I mean, we mustn't let any roadblocks, you know, there's solutions to everything. Exactly as you say, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face. If you're not a good writer, you just write anyway, or pay somebody to write the articles for you, or just practice and you get better. You know, I agree with you, Aziz. And it's true that I wanted to say, you highlighted something just a little bit earlier, that, you know, you were saying if we don't know the answer, we can Google it, or we can go to Quora and find the answer. And I completely agree. And I think that, you know, many people, we forget that many people are not willing to do that. So if you're willing to go and Google something for somebody, um, and then you create a little piece of content around that, then you already way ahead of many people. I don't know how often I've thought, why would I want to create a video about that? I mean, I just Googled it and I found the answer, and surely everybody else is doing that. But I then realized that no, many people I don't know, they don't want to do it. They don't think they can. I don't know, you know, sometimes we Google and we don't find the results straight away, so we have to change the way the question is worded. We have to do maybe 2-3 Google searches, right, before we find the answer. Now, for me, and I'm sure for you as well, Aziz, that's second nature. We just do that, right? But many people are not willing to do that, or don't quite know how to do that. So if we're willing to put in the work and then produce content, then yeah, there are definitely some people who, who just want to know. I mean, I have a YouTube short that I believe got over 90,000 views, right? That YouTube short was answering a very simple question, which was, is it free to create a YouTube channel? Because everybody was asking me that. And for me, this was just totally obvious. Well, of course it's free. But because I saw this question over, quite a lot, in Quora, on TikTok. When I went live on TikTok, people asked me this question. So I kind of thought, well, I'll make a video about that. And it was, it's a 9-second YouTube short. It got 90,000 views and it got me a ton of traffic to my channel. But so, really, if people are asking the question, no matter how simple the question appears to you, answer it, make a piece of content around it, and it will get some traffic, it will help you build your audience. So that's the first thing I wanted to say, because I think it's a very important point that you made, Aziz, is this willingness to go and search for the answer. I think is very powerful. And then the other thing you mentioned, I think is a great point as well, is, you were saying it's fun. And I think that you found something you love doing, right? Just like I have. I mean, I love producing videos. I love writing blog posts too. I don't have as much time to do that, but still, I love writing. I love doing that. And, other people don't like that, and they choose something else. They make, I don't like so much making, for instance, posts on Canva that I can put on Instagram, for instance. It's not really my thing. I can do it, but it's not really what makes me very. I'm not that passionate about that. But other people might do that, and so I think it's important to find something that you enjoy doing. Go on a platform that you enjoy. I mean, of course, there's moments when we're not motivated, we don't want to do it, and we've got to push past that. But if overall we enjoy it, then it's going to be a lot less difficult. I think, don't commit to writing a blog post every week or twice a week if you hate writing, right? Or maybe then if you have the budget to pay somebody to write it, then okay. But if you're going to have to do this, over and over again, oh, I've got the dreaded red thing telling me I have a bad connection. So I don't know if you can hear me, Aziz, but I'm...
Yes,
Yeah, you can. Oh, brilliant. So, so I think what I was saying is, don't commit that you don't like doing, because you're just going to not be consistent, So, and definitely, Aziz, you mentioned Quora. So, Quora is a great place where to find that people ask. Facebook groups are a great place too. Clubhouse rooms are a great place. If you hang out in big clubhouse rooms or in clubhouse rooms in the niche that you're in, and take a piece of paper and write down what are people's questions. What are people stuck? What are people's problems? For me, the greatest source of the site as well, called Answer the Public. You can type in a few keywords and they'll give you, all the questions that people ask. YouTube is a great place as well. You can search and you'll get the prediction, right? YouTube suggests what people are searching for anyway. But certainly, gold mine is Quora is a gold mine of people, what people are asking, the questions people ask on Quora. I love that. It gives me a ton of ideas for content. And Facebook groups. If you're in a Facebook group in your niche and you kind of turn up regularly and just pay attention to what people are asking, and that gives a ton of ideas for content as well. And again, when you have the ideas, then you create the content, and the content, then you share this content with people who need it, and that sort of triggers the algorithm. Then your content turns up in search engines and stuff like that, and your audience just starts building up and growing. Before you know it, it gets exponential, because the more people see your content, the content attracts other people, right? That's in a nutshell. Of course, different platforms work in different ways, but in a nutshell, that's how it works. A little bit on every platform, really. Yeah, that was a lot of things we shared, wasn't it, Aziz? I think it was quite complete, really.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's totally true. Yeah. So, basically, let's quickly summarize. So we have talked about Quora. Why? Because it's a great platform with Q&A answers. And there is Facebook groups, also Answers the Public. Answers the Public is a great place. Yeah, I must confess, it's very amazing. Yeah, so and also we talk about triggering algorithm. So basically, when you create a video or a blog post on a specific question that you have found on Quora or Facebook groups, or Answers the Public, um, you know, where somebody else is looking for that specific questions in Google, then it triggers algorithm. So your answer pops out. So assuming that the questions you're answering has it's low competition. So low competition, for example, let's take a quick example here. So my YouTube channels have only 53 subscribers, and for example, Sophie has more than 1,000 subscribers. So I cannot take any type of topic, to promote. So because when you are brand new, and there is some topics that if you take, there is more competition. There is more competition. So that's why we have to look for some topics where big channels, big content creators, they don't have time to think of, and a lot of people are looking for those answers on Google. So that's where we get quickly rank on those keywords. And so this is by the way. And on the other hand, we need to go, to grow out of our comfort zone, because if we stay in our comfort zone, nothing grows there in our comfort zone. So we have to go to go outside. So uh, the more stuff we do that other people don't want to do, the more chance we have to get results. So, for example, doing videos, doing live stream. If you are on Facebook, um, writing, you know, uh, put our pictures, our family pictures, everything, you know. So basically, we are you know yeah, we are trying to grow outside of our comfort zone. So that's where uh, that's where we can find results quickly. I think so. So
Yeah, I agree, Aziz. And I think you make a very important point that, as we grow an audience, we have to go outside of our comfort zone. At times it's difficult. At times it's uncomfortable. I mean, you know, we can take Clubhouse as an example, as is we both, you know, turning up every week here in this room, and most of the time we're alone. And at times it's a bit, you know, it's, I don't know, it can be a bit discouraging. It can be a bit uncomfortable thinking, well, you know, is it really worth it? And I think I'm pretty ready to bet that if we suddenly had 10 people turn up in the room, it would also be uncomfortable, because we'd be like, ooh, you know, we're not used to talking to a big audience suddenly, right? And but we've got to do that to grow. And I think, yes, I think that, unfortunately, I think that really comes, it's inevitable when we learn anything new, when we try anything new, when we grow. And I think it's really part of being an entrepreneur, of, you know, we have to do uncomfortable things. And I've just had to learn to be uncomfortable, terrified, and just do it anyway. You know, at times I'm really, yeah, it's very uncomfortable at times, but I just do it because, yeah, this is just the way we grow. And as our audience grows, some things are scary. You know, I get a lot more hate now than I did when I had virtually no audience, right? And you know, I have a lot of, you know, lovely comments too, and very supportive fans and all that stuff, and that's great, you know. But there's a few, yeah, there's a few really nasty comments which I didn't get when no one knew about me, right? So that's something that we just have to learn to cope with. But yes, and you know, also, as you were saying, well, at the beginning it's difficult, isn't it? Because we're competing. You're right. I mean, of course, you know, on YouTube, for instance, for you, I mean, you just starting out with your channel, and you know, it's really hard for you to rank on some things that are competitive. And for me, it's a little less difficult, but it still is. You know, I'm still a small channel compared to people who have 500,000 subscribers or some, or even 100,000 or 10,000. You know, so it is, in the beginning, it is difficult, but everybody started somewhere. And the thing is, what we underestimate as is a lot of people give up. So those of us who stick at it, you know, eventually we start, you know, catching up with the others, and eventually we start ranking as well. And absolutely, you're right. We need to find these keywords that we can rank for in the beginning. I mean, that's a YouTube thing in particular. But, you know, even for the highly competitive things, if we do enough of it for long enough, we start, we start doing well with it. So it's always hardest to start. You know, everything is harder in the beginning, isn't it? And you know, building the audience for affiliate marketing is no different. In the beginning, no one knows about us, and it's tough. But then, yeah, it's just a question of carrying on, and then we get there. And that's my message of hope for the end of our room, is just keep on going, you know. And I did want to say, Aziz, that, you know, for anybody